guys, it's RoganRomy, and as promised, I'm about to make a rant video. So, no, not a rap video, a rant video. I go out in dark clothes quite a bit. Mostly, I'm wearing this hat, exactly how it is now, with the hair clip and everything, and a trench coat, a black trench coat. Sometimes I'm wearing like a black t-shirt, sometimes I'm wearing a green t-shirt, usually with black pants if it's raining out, or black shorts if it's warm out, and a pair of black shoes or black flip-flops. There has been multiple different instances where how I look has determined how different stores treat me when I enter and exit their store, and while I'm shopping. So let's start with Ulta. I have an Ulta by where I work, and obviously I'm really getting into makeup. So I went into Ulta and I was looking for some new perfumes because I've been on a perfume kick kind of lately. So I asked them if they had anybody who specialized in perfume, and they looked me up and down like, why does this girl want to know about perfume? And I'm like, really? Because I want to smell good? Like, are you serious? Why does what you look like really matter what you smell like? So because I look like I'm a goth, grungy girl, I'm not allowed to smell good? I'm sorry. I didn't know there was a, like, personal look that made you need to smell good or bad. Whatever. So I got these little sample straps of perfume. These three are from Escada, I think. I know that one is. I know that one is. Maybe that one's Ralph Lauren. But anyway, Escada and Ralph Lauren 2, the pink bottle. So the one with the pink symbol on the front. These were the two that I was interested in. All three of the Escadas, because I think they smell absolutely delicious, and I'd wear them all over my body because I really like the sweet smells. And the Ralph Lauren too. And this woman, this employee was helping me look for these. And as I was looking around, she kept following me. And I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna look around. She's like, oh, okay. She's like, you know, they're kind of expensive though, right? And I was like, clearly, I know how to read a label. Like, did she really think I was just gonna be able to put a bottle of perfume into my pocket and walk out? Like, I wouldn't do that. Like, you don't have to stand there and watch me shop because you think I'm gonna steal perfume. Clearly, I asked you guys about the perfume, so why would I make a spectacle of myself of asking about it if I'm going to steal it? Wouldn't I just go around and smell them to see if I like them and then steal it instead of ask you for the samples? Like, to ask you if you know which kinds I would like? Because I went in there with like a, okay, I like this, and I like this, and I like this. I only had three that I really liked at that point. And they had one of the things that I liked there. I'm like, well, I don't really know what else we have that's like that. I was like, isn't it spring and summer? Like, shouldn't these smells be all around? Like it's spring and summer. Fruity and delicious sugarness should be everywhere in that store. Like, what? Anyway, getting off topic. I asked them for these like little sample cards so I could smell them. And she like hovered over me the entire time. Like I was just gonna pick up a bottle and put it in my pocket and walk out the door. Just because of how I was dressed. Really? Now see, I know it's because of how I was dressed because I went in there earlier in my work clothes like a week before and asked about makeup. And they didn't just hover around me. They were just like, oh, they're over here. And they didn't mention the price, that they were expensive, or anything else like that. They're like, oh, they're right over here. Let me show you what all we have. And then they just walked away and let me about my own little business. Like, do you really have to stand and hover over me while I'm looking at perfume? Not cool, Ulta. Not cool. And that's just the first place that does that to me. A bunch of places do this to me. Forever 21 has done that to me. Charlotte Russe has done that to me. Victoria's Secret has done that to me. Like really? I'm gonna steal something from Victoria's Secret? Really? Really though? Like, do you think I'm just coming in this store as a dare from my stupid friends to steal something from your store to prove that I can steal something? Because that's the type of person that I look like? Nice way to stereotype. You just lost all of my business. I will never buy anything from Victoria's Secret ever. Ever. And you want to know why? Because they have their own little freaking security guard following me around everywhere. Like, it would be different if it was like an employee, like seeing if I wanted anything, and like if I was the only person in the store and they like follow me around to see if I want anything. But it was a weekend, pretty busy, and they had the security guard follow me around. No. 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 Wow. That's all I could say when I was walking out of that store. Wow. They made me so uncomfortable, I actually left the store without buying anything. I was totally intending on going in there and looking at their, like, perfume and their, like, bra and panty set, because I was looking for a new, like, bustier or something to wear for my boyfriend. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna buy anything. Wow. Just wow. So now I go to Frederick's. Frederick's of Hollywood gets all of my business because Victoria's Secret is a fucking bitch. Ooh! I don't like them. I really don't like them. Rue 21 has been really awesome lately, but they did have an incident a few years ago with me where I went in and I was trying on shoes and they're like, do you have socks on? And I was like, it's a sandal. I'm not going to be wearing socks with the sandal when I wear it normally. Why am I going to try it on with a sock? And they're like, oh. I was like, okay. But then again, Hot Topic, who I've spent thousands of dollars at. A few years ago, they had some obnoxious ass freaking employees. Like, they didn't even care about their shoppers. And that really surprised me. Because if you were a strictly one clientele type store like Hot Topic was, Hot Topic used to be so dark, my mom would not enter the store with me. Because she was afraid to go into the store. Now it's so bright and it has fucking Justin Bieber in it. Like, nice way to sell out. Cool. I know a lot of their employees aren't really happy that they have Justin Bieber in it. But really Hot Topic, Justin Bieber, really though, really? I can understand the Hello Kitty, like, popular in Japan, you know, that's cool, whatever. I can even understand Barbie, because there's that little bit of a, like, statistic twist on Barbie. But Justin Bieber, Anyway, I'm getting off track. So, a few years ago, people were following me around in Hot Topic too. And they really weren't appreciative of like their customers. Like I would ask them a question and they would totally blow me off and be like, I don't know, and just walk away. Like it's kind of your job to know. Like that's what you're getting paid for, to tell us this information. So if you don't know, I don't know why you're still working here. I really don't. So that kind of put me off of Hot Topic for a little bit. And then I went over to Spencer's, but Spencer's does not have the same stuff that Hot Topic does, obviously. So instead, I was buying online, which if anybody who shops at Hot Topic knows, online, not the same deals you get in the store. Not the same deals. Because things in the store are just left there. When it's left there for so long, they go on clearance. When they're on clearance for so long, they go on cheaper clearance. You don't get that on the website. The website is like, this is our clearance and that's it. Like, there's no clearance of clearance, or there's no like, okay, this becomes clearance because it's been on the rack for so long, like, or there's a stain on it, or like a hole so it's cheaper, like there's one missing so it's cheaper. Like, you don't get any of that. Okay, no. That's why I like going to the store. But they were just so snobby. I was like, really? Is this really Hot Topic? Like, I'm sorry, I thought I was just walking to Hollister because you guys are being obnoxiously rude. Like, wow. Just, whatever. I've never gone into Hollister or Abercrombie & Fitch or any of those places because it's not my style. I think the one time I did go in, it was into Urban Outfitters, and they were really snobby too. Like, they're like, can we have you find anything? I was like, no, I'm just looking, thanks. They're like, okay, well, do you have an idea of what you're looking for? I was like, no, not really, thanks. I'm like, okay, we'll be right over here if you need anything. Just right over here. We'll be right over here. I was like, okay, thank you. Like, awesome. You're right over there. Cool. Can you just stay over there? Thanks. But then, out of the corner of my eye, I could see them, like, looking around the racks to see where I was. I was like, can you just let me shop in peace? Like, what is it about people that they instantly see me and they're like, follow her. Track her down. What is she doing? Keep an eye on her. Like, she's a bad kid. Like, really? Don't judge a book by its cover. That's not cool. That's really not cool. I don't like that at all. I go into thrift stores now, and the thrift store is so welcoming to me. They're like, hi, how you doing? I was like, good, just looking around. They're like, okay, we'll be right here if you need anything. Just let us know. Here's our, like, specials for the day and whatnot. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then they just let me shop. Like, they're not worried about me stealing anything. And they're a thrift store. Like, that's how they get their business, is selling stuff. And they are less worried than, like, department stores and, like, retail shops that, hello, like, I understand it's your job to sell things, but, like, it's also your job to make the customers happy so they come back to your store. Like, am I wrong? Like, am I right? Like, you should be making us happy with coming here to buy stuff. Even Plato's Closet was nicer to me. And Plato's Closet is, like, construed to be really stuck up, but they're, like, the sweetest people I've ever met. Like, they are so nice. I wanted this, like, dress, and I only had a small, and I could have sworn, oh, my mom, like, my mom was there. I was like, I know I saw this dress in another size. Please find it for me. And she had my mom and 3 other employees looking for this dress for me while I was in the dressing room. Like, that is so nice. What other store is going to have 3 employees pulled aside for one person? And it was pretty busy. It was on a weekend. Like, it was pretty busy. Like, it wasn't like a slow, like, Monday or Tuesday. It was a weekend, and they had 3 employees and my mom looking for this dress. They didn't find it, so I wound up getting the smaller size. But the fact that they put so much effort into making one person happy was astounding. I was like, seriously, if this wasn't such a drive, I would want to live here. Like, not live here. I don't want to work here. Like, if it wasn't such a horrible drive to get out there every day and back, I would gladly work there because those people just seem awesome. I did go on Hot Topic recently, and they have gotten rid of a lot of the people that were very, very rude to me. So I did decide to apply to them, and that's a video for another day. But they have gotten a lot better. I really like Hot Topic now. Hot Topic has become my favorite store again. Just want to let it out there. Hot Topic is not like pure evil to me anymore. It's actually pretty nice now. But a lot of the really stuck up places, I'm like, not gonna shop here. Ever. What else? Oh, I went into the CVS of my parents' town, like, of my parents in, like, my hometown. And the CVS there are completely stuck up people. Oh, and so is the Payless Shoes in my town. Like, wow. They're like, well, we can't really help you because we don't know this information. And I was like, they're like, well, we can look it up for you online. I was like, I already looked online. That's why I need your help finding out what the hell it is, because I already looked online and I can't find it. Like, I thought you guys had, like, a database of the shit that you guys sold. But CVS did the same, like, send the security to look around and follow me type deal. And that wasn't cool. No, don't really like that. But okay, that is my rant. It has gone on for 17 and a half minutes so far. So I'm going to end it here. But that was a rant about stores and their customer assistance, or lack thereof. So if you guys have any horrible stories about any places that you thought you would be welcomed at and weren't, or didn't think you'd be welcomed at and were, or even like petty ass places like CVS sending their security guard to follow you around, make a video and send it back to me as a video response, because I would love to hear some of the stories of you guys.